Hello everyone, welcome back once again. Here we are, No Man's Sky, Permadeath, Exploration Challenge. We're going to build a base. Well, we technically have a base, but it's not very impressive. It's so small. We need to fix that. We also have been tasked by some entity, we know not who, to well, I guess they didn't strictly speaking task us, but they suggested that we might find salvage data in buried technology units. So we went out looking for it. We found it. We're going to use it to unlock something to improve our base with. And then I suppose that we will find more cryptic messages. So let's see what happens. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data from buried technology. Yes, we did that. So we're going to research some buried technology, or we're going to research some base technology with our buried technology. We're going to get a base teleport module. Sounds awesome. Teleportation, great superpower. And it's pretty much ubiquitous in science fiction. So we can't be the ones left out. We need metal plating, carbon nanotubes, and sodium. We're going to need power for that teleport module, so we're also going to research the biofuel reactor. It needs oxygen and metal plating. We were running out of oxygen last time, but I suppose we can spare a little to have power for our teleporter. And of course we're going to need electric wiring to connect the two together. That'll be enough for now. Next, we need some space for that teleportation gateway. What do we have? We have a lot of ferrite dust, and we ran out of fuel. Alright, let's get that finished. We have so much ferrite dust now. Kind of makes me want to build something out of metal. Well, we need some plates for the teleport module. We need 4. And we need 1, I think, for the biofuel reactor. And we have 250 ferrite dust, which is just enough to make 5 plates. Alright, what else do we need? We need oxygen, we have that. We need carbon nanotubes. We don't have any carbon. Let's fix that. We've been picking on these poor red trees for a long time. Time to pick on these trees that have some... Look at that mountain in the distance. That looks cool. With the planet and the rings and the sunrise. Oh! I'm taking a picture. Let's see if I can get a good picture. Let's get into photo mode here. Whoops, that's not how that's supposed to work. We can restore stuff. And then we're going to try again. Photo mode. Alright. Got the sunrise just breaking the horizon over there. We've got that mountain over there. Yes, the sunrise made that look even cooler. Fortunately, we can't quite fit the whole thing in one frame. That shot looks pretty good. Let's do that one. And I want a picture of that mountain. We're going to get a little altitude. There we go. That puts the trees in about the proper perspective. I like that. But if we get a little higher, we can see more of the terrain. This probably isn't good YouTube content. Don't worry, I won't take a bunch more screenshots on camera. But that looks pretty interesting. Let's get a little bit more of that blue. Ta-da! That looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll use that as the thumbnail for the video. There we go. That's me tying it back in. Alright. We need carbon. We got distracted by sunrises. Fantastic mountains. It just keeps looking better and better. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. Alright. More carbon. Well, these have star bulbs in them. Not sure what I'm going to do with star bulbs. Well, they're plants, right? Bulbs come from plants. Use them to grow more star bulb plants. Seems like a thing to do. Let's harvest enough of these trees that we can be sure that we'll have enough star bulbs to have a decent crop. We need carbon anyway, and these trees are just not giving us very much, like 30 something a piece. We need carbon to fuel this mining laser, and we need carbon to make nanotubes. We now have 31 star bulbs and 147 carbon. That's enough to make a couple of nanotubes, which is what we need. Have a little bit left over. That sounds good. Let's head back in. We need well, I don't know if we need more iron or ferrite, but I'm sure we'll find a use for it. Let's see. Do we have enough? Oops. In the wrong window. Do we have enough for the base teleport module? Yes. Do we have enough for the biofuel reactor? Yes. Wiring doesn't take anything. I just realized we need more space. We're going to have to chop down even more trees. It might be just about time. Might be just about time to show you all a trick. So we've been mining with the mining laser for 5, 6 episodes now. But there's a really strong laser on our ship. Really strong. Why don't we use that? Really, it shouldn't work, but the game lets me do it, so I'm going to. Alright, let's get a good angle on some of these trees. We'll aim at the base. You have to hit trees near the ground, and then they give you their carbon. Alright, we can use the same trick on these iron-bearing rocks, and they give us their ferrite. Also pretty nice. These tiny little rocks, they break really easy. So it's an easy way to get lots of ferrite. It's also not a half bad way to get that dihydrogen that we just flew by. Unfortunately, our ship is already full. I'm going to have to sort out our inventory. That's a pretty good amount of carbon. Let's put that in here. Put those in there, where they will only take up one slot. Let's put those in our inventory, our suit's inventory, I mean. Now, let's put that in there for the moment. And that gives us a little more space. Let's shoot just a little bit more before we head back into our base. Let's get that dihydrogen crystal patch so we can fuel our ship so we can launch again and do this real soon if we want to. And somewhere around here there ought to be another patch. There it is. Nice thing about building the base where we did, it's real easy to see the dihydrogen. Alright, that's probably enough. We're going to keep having issues with running out of inventory space. This method is so efficient that you need to have a decent amount of space in your inventory to use it. That right there. Oh, we kind of landed off the edge of that hill. Alright, so we can take these geodes and break them apart. That thing is telling us we can take these crystal fragments, break those apart. We already know about that. Let's put all this stuff in our exosuit where we can use it. Oh my, we're so full. Maybe that wasn't a good idea after all. what shall we do? We shall put living slime in this portable refiner and refine it. No point in holding that in our inventory, it's completely useless. That'll turn into runaway mold, and that can be turned into nanites. Let's fuel our refiner, and come on back now. This will give us a bunch of ferrite dust. I have so much ferrite dust now. In fact, why don't we make some more metal plates? We're going to need more. They go 10 to a stack, so that'll take up less space in our inventory. And now I think we can actually get to business. Let's move this wall. Move this wall right there. And expand our floor. If we can get it to snap to the old floor, there we go. Roof. And walls. We'll get bigger than that for sure, but for now, we'll call that good. We'll put the portal, teleport thing, whatever it wants to call itself. Try to line that up so it's relatively straight. That looks pretty straight to me. Hopefully it's not sticking through the walls. No, we're good. It's sticking through the walls back here. And maybe just a little, yeah, just a little bit. We'll pretend it's not. I don't want to move it. It's so hard to get things where they're supposed to go. We need power. We need power. We need a biofuel reactor. Let's put that right there. Try to make that relatively straight. That looks about right. It's probably a couple pixels off. And we'll connect it. And it is a biofuel generator. We're going to have to give it some gas. Let's put in some carbon. We have a good amount of that right now. And that'll run for 40, almost 50 hours. That sounds good to me. We're good for a while. All right. Your base can be renamed, it tells me. Yeah, I kind of think Aronsta colony is... It's not really a colony. Let's call it... How about Paradise Pines? Let's not do that in reverse capitalization. There aren't any pines here, and that's funny, but it's made out of wood. I know pines are wood. Let's go with that. So this world is... It's awfully nice, isn't it? It's awfully nice, I think. It's got the occasional superheated rainstorm that, you know, would kill you, but otherwise it's really nice. Look at that. That dinosaur dog deer. He thinks it's nice. He's not going anywhere. These bat-eat bird things, they think it's nice. They're not going anywhere. These rocks, they're not going anywhere. Yeah, I know they're rocks. Alright, so habitation program initializing. Base computer log updated. More cryptic messages. Accessing log from previous user. Additional archives recovered. Entry 4925F follows. Scanner detected unusual broadcast repeating 16 from the space station. Warning. End of archive. Records interrupted. The base computer archives have reached their end. It seems there is nothing more I will learn from them. My predecessor appears to have left their base and headed to the space station. Alright, well, it sounds like a place to go. Investigate the space station, follow in the footsteps of the base computer's previous owner. We will do that. I'm not sure we need to do that immediately, though. I don't know. Our inventory's pretty full. Space station, that sounds like a place where there's going to be people, right? So maybe we can sell some of this stuff that we don't need and get started with our trading. Yes. We can unload this cobalt that we only have to sell. We only gathered to sell. We can get rid of these pearls that we gathered to sell. Maybe somebody wants to buy sweet roots. Yeah, I think we can sell a lot of this stuff that we only have tiny numbers of. Probably free up a lot of space for some exploration and some gathering, and get a little bit of money. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get enough to get started with trading. The launch thruster is empty again. And I'm not sure. We can do something about that. Excellent. Let's just put that fuel in there. And while we're at it, we have enough to make 3 more launch fuel. Let's just do that too. Take that, put that in the cargo hold. That seems like a good place for it. We're going to have to make some room though. Let's keep gas in the cargo hold for now. Those all look like fuel to me. This is used to fuel the pulse engines. That symbol right there denotes the space station. We'll point ourselves that direction. And engage our pulse drive. Or maybe we'll be scanned by something hostile instead. Maybe. That sounds like pirates. We don't like pirates. Pirates are no good. Trying to steal my stuff. Don't you know? I just survived a terrible ordeal, and you want to take my stuff? I need that stuff. Get out of here. Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. That's alright. Now there's only 1 of them. And rockets. That's the end of him. My ship has teeth. I might have just survived a terrible ordeal, but this ship has teeth. Explore the space station, find life forms to ask about the mysterious signal. Apparently, these Vy'keen like it when I blow up pirates. It says I've got a level 2 of, what was that? 7? 9? I got some reputation now. Yeah, I'm that guy who blew up pirates. You all saw that, right? I think they all saw it. So we have here a trading area, it looks like. I mean, this looks kind of like a shop, don't you think? That looks kind of like stuff I'm wearing. Hey, hey, R to your R. We need more words. We need words. Life form waits behind the terminal. They look me up and down and seem to decide I am not a customer. They do not look particularly helpful. I'm going to ask about the other travelers. I'm a traveler anomaly, I think. I think that's what we learned in the first episode. The life form looks at me with alarm before waving me away. He doesn't want to talk to me. Huh. Exosuit upgrade, that sounds good. Let's get that. We can buy an exosuit upgrade for 5,000 units. I have 100, almost 105,000 units. That sounds like a bargain. See, I'm a customer. Why don't you want to talk to me? You want to talk to me now? You want to tell me about travelers now? He's saying the same thing that I still don't understand. Still doesn't look helpful. Nope, don't want to talk to me. Alright, alright. You know, I'm that guy that blew up a bunch of pirates. Don't you think you should talk to me? Encrypted navigation data. Oops. Well, hopefully that wasn't his. Probably was his, wasn't it? Sorry I took your data. The is, you are. Need words. Despite their size, the alien does not seem aggressive, but when I blink, I see the same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. Repeat, 16. I'm going to say 16. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. The alien speaks. The words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away and I see the life form glaring at me. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have witnessed it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. So yeah, there are merchants in the space station. They sell a variety of technologies. You can get new multi-tools here. That looks pretty interesting. What's that cost? I'm not a huge fan of the horns, but let's just say it looks a little better than the thing I'm currently using. It's got more slots in it. It costs 3 times what I have. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back. I got my eye on you multi-tool. Cool little rifle butt on the pistol. What's this? Multi-tool upgrade station. It lets us upgrade our tool. We're going to buy a new one. We don't need to upgrade the one we have. Let's see if this guy will talk to me. Offers installable multi-tool upgrades in exchange for nanites. We don't have any of those, do we? I don't think we have it. Oh, we have 92 of them. That's enough to buy some C-ranked, C-graded upgrade modules. Well, they go up to B, A, S. They go up to S. Those cost a lot. We're not going to buy any right now. Okay. Well, we've seen what there is to see on this side of the station, it looks like. Other than this guy. Looks like he's selling second-hand parts. Viking sizes me up as I approach. I appear to pass muster, for they do not dismiss me from their presence. Well, that's a first. Well, okay, a second. What are you selling? Pathetic freighters go missing. Weak scavengers pick through the wreckage like feasting birds. Growl! Honorable Viking warrior would never indulge in salvage. But if interloper is interested, Viking may have information. Oh. That's expensive information. 5 million units. Woof. They're selling some old scrap. Looks like we need tainted metal for that. I don't have any tainted metal. We'll come back. Alright, let's go take a look. What else do we have here? That guy's got an interesting looking ship. Can I scan it? It says it's an Explorer, C-ranked. You can see that on the left side there. This guy is a conscript with a name that's very long. Warrior makes a bark of acceptance to show their willingness to trade. They prepare their cargo for inspection. Okay, we shall begin trading. Mwahaha. They've got a decent selection of things. We've been having a little trouble with oxygen. Why don't we buy some of that? We've been having a little trouble with... Well, we haven't really had much trouble with sodium, have we? We might have overdone the oxygen. Let's see here. I don't think any of this is stuff we strictly need. This might be useful, but it looks kind of expensive. Not going to be able to afford very much of that. Yeah, nothing super useful. Go buy some life support gel, but we just bought all that oxygen. I think we're good. Maybe you want to buy some of our junk. I'm going to sell you some silver and some sweet roots and mordite, whatever that is. I'm keeping my sodium. I should probably keep this sodium nitrate. Yeah. We've got dihydrogen, but not very much of it. Silicate powder. It's not worth anything. Chromatic metal. We could find more. Cobalt. We got that just to sell it. Let's sell that. The rest of this, I could sell the star bulbs, but I got those to plant them right. The rest of this stuff is stuff I'm going to use. Going to use, might not use this paraffinium, let's sell that. I don't currently have anything that uses projectile ammunition, I'm just going to sell that. And then we'll switch to our starship and sell things from there. Star shield battery, that sounds important. Sulfurine, there's not enough there to do anything with. Cobalt, we got that to sell. Antimatter housing, I don't know. Seems useful. Let's sell these pearls though, for sure. And that's about it. Thinking about this antimatter housing. I think we're going to need room to gather stuff. So I'm going to sell it. I'm going to do the same thing with the Star Shield battery. Hopefully we don't get any more fights before we get back on the ground. We need that. I'm sure we'll use this. That's too valuable to sell. That's gas. Alright, last pass. That's really valuable. Let's sell that. And we'll just refine the sodium into sodium nitrate so that it doesn't take up too much space. And yeah, I think that's about it. Alright. We're good. Thanks, sir. Pleasure doing business with you. Trading has begun. How much money do we have now? Not quite enough to buy that multi-tool. Maybe we were too quick to say we weren't going to sell some of these things. But we just don't really have anything left that's very valuable. We shouldn't have bought that oxygen. That's what we shouldn't have done. Alright, we'll put that in there. And let's put this in there. Let's head back down to the planet. Actually, we're over time again. So, thank you all for coming. When next we return, we'll get back down to the planet. We'll gather some more goods. We'll do some more money making. Have a good one, everybody. Bye now.